we looked up all that information about
Sam,
how to get those ingredients because when you said we could do that or continue playing, I immediately
I'm
stopped
about to say, I'm
playing.
sorry I gave you an ultimatum. I didn't think you were going to get that upset.
Yeah, we just had a throwdown here, folks, and in the end, we didn't actually look up anything about how to
No,
get
I
the
was about to say
freaking
I
game.
could have looked it up before you started this bit, but you didn't. You didn't even
But yeah,
save.
I'm
Like you were
Bobo the
so.
Vulture. Yeah,
I'm
I
the
didn't
serious
even
JG.
save.
He's so angry he didn't even save his game.
Yes, no, what I did, folks, was I pulled up the recording information screen to see how long I'd been recording and hit X to cancel, which doesn't cancel, it shuts off the recording. So,
I'm sure you haven't had time to watch a lot of
see, now
GTA.
I hit circle
Uh-huh.
to go out now that I've seen that it is recording.
Like GTA 5, what's driving me nuts, what drives my viewers nuts is that I pause in the middle of a cinematic to make comments on what's happening. But what drives me nuts is that I pause in the middle of a cinematic and then pressing the button that I pressed to pause to go back to the cinematic takes me into an even deeper menu instead of going back to the cinematic.
So, basically, now the next thing the game wants us to do is
Clearly to get a dragon egg and beast milk, but the other next thing it wants us to do is to go confront
now that we
Keeble
know the
with that
secret thing we
sword,
need to
yes.
do to fight Geeble, we're supposed to go fight Geeble using, well, not fight Geeble, but go to Geeble.
And not kill Jeeble, but instead use the Zanratsuken sword or whatever it is.
Yeah, use Zanratsuken on.
Oh, did we talk? So we talked to the nun, and like, did we talk to her more than once before giving up on? Also, I would heartily suggest we take a minute to look at the recipes we have available, where we're like one ingredient, like it's corn or rice or potato plus one or two
I have
things we can
something
buy
new
from
to offer
her,
you.
and
Oh, what
stock
do you
up
have
on
to
some
offer me?
food
What
libraries.
are you looking to buy?
Oh, the new thing you have to offer me, it's probably a new
Well, it's probably the new food that
delightful.
you made.
Yeah, probably a new
You can
delicious
probably
dish.
pay a bunch of money to get rice wrapped in an omelette or something.
Pre-made food or something. Actually, I should see what kind of curries I can make right now
Thank
because the
you.
curries seems
I'll
to
be
be.
here if you...
Well, tell me, well, you made like a bunch of the curries and you ate them during the boss fight against, or not during the boss fight, during the charge up
Hi,
to.
Miriam.
No, during the duel.
So, what are you
No,
looking for?
before we got
Duel.
to the duel, you ate like several of the curries.
I ate a curry.
You had like 3 curries. So let's check the prepare screen. Because what I'm interested in is in stuff where like you're only one ingredient short and you can buy that ingredient.
I mean, I could make chicken casserole. I could make curry and rice. That would get me a lot.
Well, you have to make curry sauce. How do we make curry sauce? I don't think you can just buy. If you
I can
can,
buy
it's
curry sauce.
expensive.
But you're wondering what I need. I need butter and beef. Or, no, I need mocha leeks and mocha oil.
Right, that one's kind of a pain unless you can just buy it. But it's probably pretty expensive. Yeah, go back, like you had eggs on rice. Eggs are cheap. How much does eggs on rice heal? You've never had eggs on rice.
The ultimate everyman breakfast.
Oh, it does cost soy sauce, though.
Yeah.
I would make one just because it's a meal you haven't had yet. I don't know if you
I'll
can
go
buy
with
soy
this.
sauce, but if you can, eggs are cheap. Would have to see how much it
Great.
heals you. But yeah, I'm just looking for a thing that you can just have a bunch of, like, we worked our way through a bunch of, like, seafood, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Because I think you just had a bunch of seafood, like, fish drops from fighting fish, which are probably used up now, but...
So I did make an almond rice that I now have just hanging
Right.
out. That I'll be able to have. So I have those.
I think the
egg on
curries are the
rice.
best healing items in the game, actually. I think I remember reading that.
That's yes, and that's what I was saying. Because like
'Cause
I
they're...
could buy curry sauce right now,
Okay.
and I could make some steak. Some. I have
How
not
much,
had
how
beef
much...
curry yet.
Go back to the seafood curry for a second. Okay, we've only got like 3 of that ingredient. Chicken curry, we got more G-bone steaks than anything. Oh, but it takes 3 G-bone steaks to make 1 chicken
But I
curry.
have a decent number of plume porks.
Right.
All right. Anyways,
No, but the idea. Oh, hold on, go back to corn chowder. That didn't give us a ton of healing. Corn chowder, it's down.
Yeah,
But like,
milk is.
oh, bread. Yeah, bread and milk. You'd have to buy bread and milk. But that's like, I'm just looking for like, yeah, this is a way for fairly low gold input. You can get something that you're not going to be worried about running out of corn and potatoes.
Pace yourself out there.
And it gave you like that one. Like you could buy like freaking 30 bread, 30 milk, make yourself 30 corn chowders, and just have healing.
Something new to. What are you looking
Well,
to
let's
buy?
see. How much does curry sauce cost? It costs
500.
So, well, wait. How much do Moco leeks cost?
I don't know if you can buy those.
I can buy Moco oil and Moco leeks.
Oh,
For
Moco
100,
leeks are 150.
So maybe buy 5 of these.
Okay, that's so 5 curry sauces is 2,500. I mean, if you're just doing it for healing, I feel like
Get just 5 bread.
yeah, bread and milk. Like, although yeah, bread plus milk, 1 bread plus 1 milk is cheaper than 1 curry sauce, but not by as much as I maybe thought when I was planning.
The healing properties of the curry is a lot.
Yeah,
higher
it's pretty high.
than the bread and milk, though. So that, I mean, but getting an extra Moco oil and Moco leek is still more cost effective
Yeah, all
Is
right.
this right? Thank you.
than.
Is this right? Many thanks.
But you didn't? Did you buy the curry
I'll be here.
sauce?
I didn't. These are the missing ingredients I need for the curry sauce.
Oh, to make. I'm sorry, you're making curry sauce.
make
I
it
thought,
as opposed
I thought you had
to-
something that required curry sauce plus
It's good
Moco
to see
leek.
you.
Oh yeah,
So,
whatever. Okay.
What'll it be?
What's annoying is there's eventually a shard, and I don't think it works for cooking, but it works for other stuff. Oh, because this also has halite. Like, going forward, you'd also have to be buying halite. By the time you buy all 3, it's probably cheaper to buy it.
Great.
So I would leave
Now,
yourself
I can
1 in
buy-
case we get that beef drop we need for the recipe we don't already have.
Keep 1 handy, you mean? Did
1
you say?
handy.
I mean, if I get that, I would have to come back here anyhow.
Right, yeah.
All right, so let's see.
Or, what the hell, use all 5, like you said. Fuck it. If you get that beef drop, we can make another curry sauce. Because it takes, like, the thing is, you got a lot of, like, it's a little deceptive, because it takes, oh, never mind, the plume pork is just 1. That chicken curry, it's like, yeah, here's this ingredient, but you need, like, 3 of
I'll
them.
go with this.
Great!
Oh, did I? Oh, I used up all 5. I was not paying attention.
Still think a little corn chowder backup wouldn't be the worst idea.
It's good to see you.
Part of this is the sunk cost fallacy. I'm trying to find a way to use corn, rice, and potato.
Yeah, I think we're okay for now. I'll go back and save, just so that we don't have to
Right.
cook again if all this goes.
Yeah, the 10-minute curry cooking setup before the ultimate battle, because the game's clearly going to end after you defeat, you free Geeble. It'll be over immediately with good end. It's just that we did a shitty job of exploring. That's why we're at 70-something%. I will say, that mechanic, like, I see the good of having it, so you know whether you find everything, but it really does take some of the surprise out of, oh, I wonder if this is the right time to be confronting Geeble for the ending, and we're at 42% completion. Is the game about to end?
You've terminated. Wait, this is where I want to go, right?
Yeah. Of course you want it. Why wouldn't you want to go to the Hall of Termination? Like, they actually, I think, looped over her death scream and laughter.
Now, am I missing something down there?
I don't know.
Before I get, well, okay, that would be more exploration, which I guess I could do, but do we want to continue on this story rush that we've got going?
Yeah, I mean, either way, I don't know if there's anything in that gap or not. But this is...
Take this.
Oh,
So quickly poisoned by Titania.
didn't even see you there. Sorry.
Take this! How dare you ignore me?
Don't ignore me.
I'm Taz, the evil
Now it's
poison
tonight's
fairy.
match.
Here's some more mind augmentation for you.
It's like it is mine.
Oh hey, well done, Omaru. Legendary equipment.
Legendary.
I think you should just like plop in and be on his ceiling. Why not? You don't want to be on the ceiling when you go to have your dramatic encounter with Geeble.
What? A student like me. So there, Zahn gets
And Suto. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You can't because of the way the doors work. Oh no, you could have snuck onto the ceiling there real quick.
What took you so long? Well, now that you've tasted the power of so many shards, I presume you're ready to join me.
Pretty much, yep. I'm not here to destroy.
like cotton candy. You know what's interesting here is it looks like he just has a very colorful shirt on, but no, he's got like a vest,
Yeah.
and then he's just like suns out, guns out, but he's like 100% DG cells / shards.
He's got a little bit like
a little patch
right
on
above his heart,
like,
right where his heart would be, and like kind of off one of his shoulders and then a part of his face. But yeah, he is not the boss when it comes to DG cells on his body.
My promise to you, and nothing else.
What promise?
You really have forgotten then.
Miriam, I know it's the same dialogue it always is, but she knows more now than she did before.
I swore to you that I would stop you if your Shardbinder power ever manifested itself against your will. You
Shardbinder.
made the same oath to me.
We swore to die on the same day to restore the Han.
Power unwillingly.
I'm
I
totally
do.
into this.
I've known it since our meeting on the galleon. But there was a moment when I saw a flicker of the real Jeeble beneath all that hate.
And DG cells.
Fool! I've had enough. If you want to stop me, you'll have to do it by force.
As you wish. It's time
It
to
means
free
I
you of
love
this
you.
once and for all.
Next time, obey.
What do you mean next time? You just said you're gonna murder Water.
Vaiska! Rigadoin!
So,
second.
you want me to tell you the solution? Oh, you almost hit it by accident.
What?
Never mind. Like, do you want me to tell you what you're supposed to do here? Oh, that's weird. I thought you were supposed to hit the moon with your sword, and it seems like you've done that. Maybe you gotta hurt him a bit first. I'm trying to remember now. Are you sure you have the right sword equipped?
Yeah, it's the Zangetsu.
Yeah, I thought. Okay, yeah, I thought you were supposed to hit the. Now I'm confused about how to do it. No, it's Tetsurenda, not Tetsalcius. What the hell are you doing? Choke slam.
Come forth, my faithful.
Alright, so what happens if I just kill him doing this?
Yeah, just go. I forget now. I thought I'm looking it up because I don't remember. I mean, I did it in my series, and I forgot. I thought you hit the frickin'. Oh, there it is. It just turned red. I think you have to damage him a certain amount.
New demons.
At last, the Liber Logaeth is
Oh, hey, what's up?
Biatch.
Think again.
Biatch. I guess they're into the Liber Legaeth. We're not even really understanding what the hell that is.
Miriam, I've I've missed you.
With one of my grapple attacks, if I'd hit it, I think I would have won that battle.
I knew you were in there. I knew it.
That's why I kept on knocking on your head and saying, "Hello, big fly."
You kept your promise. Thank you.
Oh no, his DG cells are melting through his cape.
Oh, yeah, and he's got a little bit of, yeah, what is going on
Got a
with
little
that? Is
schmaltz
that-
there.
Has he got a little, is this some kind of green screen thing? Did they green screen the character that they digitally created onto the digital background here? What's
so.
happening?
Miriam
Yeah,
looks
he's got a little bit
concerned.
of the consumption there on his mouth, too.
He's talking about Ukyo.
No, the corruption shouldn't spread this fast.
We have to drain the swamp!
Stop doing that, corruption! You shouldn't do it!
It's better this way. The world can be rid of me.
Oh, don't be such a drama queen.
But this castle, we can't allow it to.
Have Japan on the top of it. It just doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Shh, I know. I know I'll destroy it. But you're going to live, Jeeble.
What are you, Naomi Campbell?
I'm glad. I got to see you smile.
But she's not smiling.
Look at that spread of corruption.
Oh, he's turned
How'd he
into one
turn
of
into
Omega's gel
Carnage?
darts. He's turned into some kind of raspberry monster.
A Smucker's gem.
He's still moving around, though.
Jeeble!
Jeeble, answer me. Do you read?
The Liber Legaeth, I mean.
Well, Bloodsteel.
Marmalade Steel.
Come to this, my friend.
I'm not your friend anymore. Oh, you're talking to him.
I'm not your friend, buddy.
I thought we were like more than
Come here,
friends,
man.
but I guess. Oh, no, you're still talking about him.
Are you ready, Johannes?
To go on a date with you? Yes. Oh, now that he's out of the way. Oh, what?
I am if you are.
All right, begin descending.
And he puts on his diaphanous gown and starts dancing around Femi Styles.
Yes. I have a new promise to keep.
Can I take all of the shards? That'd be good.
If you plan to destroy the castle, you won't be able to do it without the Liber Logaeth.
It'll take at least 20% more exploration to find it.
Then I need to track down Alfred.
Yeah, shave his back.
What?
Shave his back.
Albert.
That's Albert, yeah.
Alfred was the one who told us about Mr. Freeze. Freezer bars. They're as much fun to freeze as they are to eat.
See, you thinking about Lord Alfred. When you started saying that, though, I thought you were going to tell he's the one that told me about the vile brightness.
Well, and rubies the size of your fist.
Yeah.
They're as much fun to freeze as they are to eat.
Tracking Gremory might be faster.
The moon, you mean? I'll try it.
I'll try to track the moon, but it's
I'm sure it won't take me long to track. It won't take me long to get to the moon. You know, I mean, I'm not going to do it because it's easy. I'm going to do it because it is hard.
I feel like I should be able to track the moon, although it's
There we
about
go.
12 hours per 24-hour period, but I just can't find the moon, no matter how hard I try.
Can I interact with this in any way?
Well, it looks like a chair. You could sit on it, you know, but apparently not.
Interact with you in any way?
Yeah, I mean, you can go back to the Alvaron tale and I'll make you some more curry. Yeah, they're all gone.
They cleaned up fast. Well, thanks. That was fun.
So there's a specific room that the moon is
We'll be in.
yeah. And when you get to it, you might be like, oh yeah, I remember this place having the moon in it, but like, yeah, that's kind of like,
Oh, were these books available before?
I don't know. Sickle moon.
This moon is sickle, dude.
I vaguely remember where it is. Like we could save a little time of it. Just kind of told you where it is, but yeah, it's kind of like a just a place you've already been to where it didn't seem that strange at the time that the moon was out, and that it was kind of a cool, like, hey, check out this cool bit of scenery here.
Background. I mean, I feel like we were outdoors at the train station. I don't know that.
It's not the train station.
I mean,
Actually, you definitely want to go save, so you don't have to go through that plot stuff again.
well, sure.
Trying to get gentle hints. It was a place where you're fighting a lot of those Moko enemies that are lying on the ground and kind of jump up and grab you.
I mean, because like, yeah, no, we saw the moon around there a little bit, but there's also still unexplored territory here. But like, we saw it.
Yeah, there's unexplored. Like, you could just take this as a chance to go do unexplored
Passage.
territory stuff, but it's not. It's a place you've already been.
Yeah. Oh, that's hell. By which I mean like lava land or whatever. But it's not there. Did we see the moon in the weird desert land?
No, that was an entirely underground cave.
Well, sure. I mean, a lot of these areas are. Oh, we also saw the moon in this. Was it this place?
It's that general area. Yeah, there was this.
That outdoor courtyard.
It's
where
the outdoor courtyard,
the
general area.
The fatty chariot is.
Yes, yes.
You got the charioteer there, so we could do that, or we could try and head over here and see what treasures are around this part of the Hall of Termination.
Well, the main reason to do that is that somewhere in the halls, not the halls of termination, but
The Halls of Medicine?
the halls of medicine. There's we also at some point got to find a dragon so that you can make delicious dragon curry or whatever. We need a dragon egg, and a I don't remember what the other thing is we need. But yeah, let's try to get over there, I suppose. Reverse is kind of the second to last movement tech. And other than a handful of like individual treasures, you can get everything with this. But as you saw, like that guy who you're supposed to help teleport back home, who was like literally, there's like walls on all sides of him. Like, you'll find little things like that where you don't have the movement tech to get it, but everything else you pretty much. Hey, there's the blood.
Oh, there's the Blood Gong, which is the thing that has a new defensive power.
Sure.
Let's see what's going on with the Bloodhound gang.
Blue Gang is it's like a small army of smaller versions of Bluto who follow around full-size Bluto and terrorize Popeye.
It's a precious sword used by a legendary defender and champion.
You're too much of a hero.
And there's the defensive technique that you can use with it.
Awesome.
It has a nice fast attack rate. Doesn't have any
What passive shard are you using now?
I am using the one that increases attack speed.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm using pickpocket.
Pickpocket.
So that would be extra fast. But I don't know if Blood Gang is going to do it for me over Lundgren.
Well, there's a loot down here anyway. Just attack that treasure chest. Take it out.
We found some wool.
Sponge cake. Hey, nice thing about heading out on the subway, we might find some strange sponge cake. He's got one-track mind, man. Hey, Jack's always thinking about sponge cake. I protected you from that tiny little beam.
I protected you from 3-inch peas.
That axe outsider was, oh, man, even more sponge cake. You're loading up.
Now I'm going to get fully loaded.
Mm-hmm. With Triple H's crotch. There's a, back in the days of VHS and DVDs, the cover art for the DVD that you could rent of.
Did you hear Bloodbringer's death scream there?
It's about, crazy shit. But Triple H was on the cover of the artwork for "In Your House, Fully Loaded," and it was just him chopping his crotch. So
He was chopping his crotch, and there was a WWF logo placed over his penis.
right. Well, no, I mean, okay, it was placed over. Like the way you said that makes it sound as though like his penis was visible underneath it. Like no, he was wearing trunks, but you know where the front of part of his tights. Yeah. So you got to get to that from the other side, which means it probably involves like that crazy movement tech I told you about would get you across there, but I don't think you're meant to have it. I think you're supposed to come to this from some secret we didn't find on the other side.
We've come to it from down a long way around before, but okay, so yeah, that's a pity. And I've already forgotten what thing I just picked up. It was like 3,000 golds.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
That was not a huge deal thing.
It wasn't a new, exciting item.
The next food we need for old lady, like I'm trying to see how many more old lady things we got to get.
Old lady things?
For Susie. For food quest. To fill out the food libraries.
Oh yeah, those old lady quests. I got you now. It's almost like in my mind, I was not thinking about the old lady. Almost like that.
There's actually a lot left on this quest if I'm reading this right. Yeah, like strawberry crepe is item 9 on the quest, which has 21 items. We're less than halfway through giving her all the food.
Honestly, trying to complete that 100% just sounds like we would have a fetish. Like we have a feeding fetish.
Well, it's certainly not necessary to complete the game, not even close, but...
Alright, should we go back to town just to,
I mean, if you want to try to continue on with the story, it would be, I would say, go, like, right now, one more to the right.
go, yeah, to the Garden of
It's in the
Silence.
Garden of Silence somewhere.
There is a secret key over there, but, let me just go to town one more time just to be extra
Just have an upskirt shot.
diligent. Yes, that's why.
Alright.
We wouldn't have had that if we'd just
Right.
taken it over to the... Isn't even worth... Okay, it is a melting skull and a melting bone. There are things you can do with those, right?
They're super important. You
Sound,
missed, boss. Sorry.
Are you eating properly? What are we transmuting this time? Stop back often.
I figured I would at least see if he had anything new to say. Dominique might, because she's very
Oh yeah, the death of
invested in
Giebel
the
might
fate
do
of the
something to
Libra
her.
Logaya.
Hello. How can I help you?
Hello, let's stop pretending I'm part of the story, because apparently I'm not anymore.
Oh! Okay, so this is how I could do my...
Yeah, you can have presets for this. If like, here's my grinding set, here's my
set that has resistance against...
right, whatever. Here's my boss set, here's my wandering around exploring in general set, here's my grinding in areas I already know set.
Well, that might be fun to explore.
I like watching his
Some other
eyes as he
time.
follows you hopping around the place.
How are we looking on time here? Oh, you know what? I probably should have just set it and forgetted it. Forgetted it.
Forget it. Is it time to call it a video?
Yeah, it's about time to call it a video. So I tell you what, when we come back next time,
We're gonna see the moon. We're gonna go on a moon mission.
So yeah, we'll do that. And then this is Bubble of
I'm the
Ultra.
mysterious JG.
This is let's play together, even though it's a one-player game, or let's all watch Bubble of Ultra play Bloodstained. I may not show up anymore. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Bye.